This video is the epitome of slackeration. I should have put this video up a very, very long time ago, but I did not. What's up, you guys? I am back with the bookshelf scavenger hunt tag. It was created by Library of Sarah, and I was tagged by Jessie from Cup of Books 1,099 years ago. Seriously, she tagged me way long ago, and I have not been doing it because my shelves weren't in order and all of these other excuses, but I'm doing it now, so that is all that matters. Number 1, find an author's name or title with the letter Z in it. I picked out Blaze by Richard Bachman, and it says it has a foreword by Stephen King, which I think is kind of creepy because aren't they the same person? I wonder if he's a Gemini. Then that would make a little bit of sense. Okay, next. Find a classic. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is a Penguin Deluxe edition, and I love it, and it's a classic. Find a book with a key on it. Secret Obsession by Kimberly Lawson Roby. A key. Ha 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 ha. Find the oldest book on your shelf. This is Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan. This was my very first chapter book, very first book that I purchased with my own money, and I loved this book. It was so amazing, and I'm due for a reread, even though I don't reread. Find a book with a girl on the cover. Bow. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. A girl. Haha. Find a book that has an animal in it. Definitely had to pick I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Lore. Bernie Kosar, Chimera, awesomeness. I fucking love you, Bernie. You're just the best. It's one of my favorite characters. Find a book with a male protagonist. Ready Player One by Ernest Cline has a boy protagonist. Oh yeah. Find a book with only words on it. Okay, so this is kind of difficult because the stuff that only had words on it, I didn't technically think fit because they had like other designs in the background, sort of, kind of ish. And so the only one that I could really pick was Queen by Alex Haley, and this cover is fugly. Find a book with illustrations in it. So, if I was feeling like being fancy, I probably would have tried to find a book that had pictures in it that nobody knew had pictures in it, but I'm not feeling fancy, so you get this. This is the Walking Dead Compendium, graphic novel-ish, comic book-ish. It's not a graphic novel, it's comic book compendium. I need to stop saying graphic novel because it's not a graphic novel, and yeah, the Walking Dead Compendium pictures. Find a book with gold lettering. So I snatched up off the shelf Tiger's Quest by Colleen Houck, and this is book 2 in the Tiger's Curse series. I think that's what it's called, I'm not really sure. Yeah, gold lettering and gold foily doily stuff. Find a diary, true or fictional. Seriously, if I had did this tag when I was tagged, I wouldn't have been able to answer this question because there ain't shit on my shelf that's a diary, true or fictional. All I've got is The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie, and I actually haven't even read this, so I don't even know if it is a diary type of book. All I know is that the word diary is in the title, so that's why I snatched it up off the shelf, because that makes sense to me. Find a book written by someone with a common name, like Smith, Nosferatu, Joe Hill. Come on, like that. That's such a simple name, Joe. His name is Joe. Joe. Find a book that has a close-up of something on it. Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver is a close-up of a girl's face. And she has freckles. I like freckles. They're pretty. Find a book on your shelf that takes place in the earliest time period. So, to avoid doing actual research to try to figure that out, because obviously 75% of the books on my shelves I have not read, so I wouldn't have that knowledge, you know, I just stretched my imagination and I was like, you know, the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown, it has some biblical stuff in it, right? The Bible. Duh. Find a hardcover book without a jacket. The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. I love this book. Hardcover, no jacket. Find a teal / turquoise colored book. So I feel like everybody else has shown all of the good looking teal or turquoise colored ones, but I don't think I've seen anybody do this one, and it is My Name is Memory by Anne Brashears. If that name sounds familiar, it's because she wrote Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and this cover is gorgeous. It has a lot more green in it, but the middle part is this real, it's like, oh, it's this metallic faded, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous, and it has like that teal turquoise-ness going on with the water. It's gorgeous. Find a book with stars on it. I picked out I Am Not a Cop by Richard Belzer. You're like, but Alan, that doesn't have stars on it. Yes, it does. That's Munch, boo-boo. You should know who Munch is. He is a star. And it also has a blurb from Chris Rock on the front, and it says, Richard Belzer is one of the funniest black men in America. Gotta love it. Last but not least, find a non-YA book. And I snatched off the shelf On Beauty by Zadie Smith. This is a really nice cover. Like, it's like a bone color, and the words are like etched in. Oh, you can't see that shit. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So yeah, you guys, that's a tag. Thank Jessie for tagging me. I'm not gonna tag anybody because I'm pretty sure everybody has done a tag but me. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in my belly, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.